If you've been looking at Redlands and wondering, is this a destination I should consider moving to? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about 6 reasons why it just might be. The last one on this list, honestly, it just might be the biggest reason for considering moving to Redlands. But overall, Redlands, it is one of the higher rated cities here in the Inland Empire. In fact, looking here, you can see that according to niche.com's review, Redlands received an overall grade of an A- and was rated the number 3 city to live here in San Bernardino County. Now, if you have kids, or maybe just thinking about having kids.
I'm pregnant.
The schools here in Redlands, they really are pretty good. Currently, there's 16 elementary schools that are here in Redlands, 4 middle schools, and 3 high schools. And, well, as you can see here, overall, the Redlands public school system, it was ranked as the 2nd best school system in San Bernardino County and the 65th best school system in the entire LA area. And, well, as you can see here, these are 5 of the top schools here in Redlands that received an overall grade of an A- or higher in niche.com's review. And if you're looking at colleges, well, here in Redlands, you have the University of Redlands. According to U.S. News and World Report's annual Best Colleges edition, the University of Redlands, it was ranked the number 8 university in Regional Universities West, number 9 in Best Value Schools, and number 6 in Best Colleges for Veterans. Hey, real quick, if this is your first time here, my name's Jose. I am your SoCal Realtor. If you are thinking about buying or selling a home, don't hesitate to reach out. My team and I, we have helped many people just like you, and we're here and ready to help you with your real estate needs too. But enough about that. Let's get back to the video. As for things to do here in Redlands, listen, I don't think anyone's going to confuse Redlands for LA, Hollywood, or even actually a city here local to us, Riverside. But that's not to say that there's nothing to do here in Redlands. Of course, some of these may not necessarily be for everyone, but first of all, you have the annual Redlands Bike Classic, which if I remember correctly, it's usually going to be at the beginning part of the year. I want to say like April, I believe. But as you can see, it attracts a ton of riders, as well as quite a few people that do come out to watch the race. Whether you're an avid rider and you want to come out and participate in the race, or maybe you just want to come out and watch the races, I do have a link down below for you if you would like more information.
Is that it?
Redlands also does a great job of celebrating the holidays. First of all, there's the annual Halloween Extravaganza, where the city hosts a spooky but family-friendly event here. They'll typically have trick-or-treating, entertainment, decorations. Again, it's definitely a lot of fun for everyone. I do have a link for that below for you also. There's also the annual Christmas parade that's held in downtown Redlands, which I believe, and please feel free to correct me down below if I'm wrong, but I believe it's put on by the local Kiwanis Club, but they've been doing this every year for something like 30 years now. Definitely a lot of fun for the whole family. Okay, maybe you don't necessarily have to be a family to go, but again, definitely a lot of fun. Again, maybe not necessarily something for everyone, but if you are someone that enjoys going out and watching a good play, there's a couple of great spots here in Redlands for that. At least in my opinion, there are a couple of great spots. First of all, you have the Lifehouse Theater, which is on the north side of Redlands. The other one is an outdoor theater, and that is the Redlands Theater Festival, which is located at Prospect Park. Both really do put on some great shows. Sorry, I lied.
Liar!
There's actually a third venue, and that is the Redlands Bowl, which is located just outside of downtown Redlands. They put on some great musical shows, great performances. It really is pretty good. If you are interested in any of these, I do have a link for all 3 venues down below for you. If you're a shopper, well, Redlands offers quite a bit of shopping opportunities here, from the Citrus Plaza with like 30 some odd stores and restaurants that are here. Right next door, there's also the Mountain Grove Shopping Center with another 30 something stores and restaurants. There's also the Redlands Town Center. Now, I'll be honest with you on this one though. I mean, there's not as many stores. But you do have some nice shopping opportunities that are here. There's also the Orange Tree Marketplace. Same thing though, a few stores that you may enjoy, just not a ton of shopping opportunities here. There's also the Orange Street Plaza. No, not the same shopping center as the Orange Tree Marketplace, but similar in that there isn't a ton of shopping options, but there are a few pretty good eating spots that are here. And in fact, actually not even just in the shopping center itself, but right across the street too. And of course, there's downtown Redlands. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure just how many shops there are here in downtown. And listen, if you do know, do me a favor. In fact, do us all a favor if you would, and let us know in the comments below. But I will just say this, that you do have a number of small shops that are here, a few restaurants, a couple bars, A couple ice cream shops that are here too. There really is quite a bit here in downtown Redlands. Even with everything I just mentioned that's here in Redlands, if there's something that you want to do or somewhere that you want to eat that is not here in Redlands, you have really great and easy freeway access here in Redlands. You have the 10 freeway, which basically runs right down the middle of the city. And if you don't want to use the 10 freeway, there's also the 210 freeway that's located right here too. So whether you're planning a trip to the beach, to the mountains, to Palm Springs, San Diego, Las Vegas, it doesn't matter because the freeway to get there, it's right here. Now, for me personally, one of the things that I really do like about Redlands is how it gives you that small town feel.
Howdy.
But still gives you some big city amenities, in fact, some of which I've already mentioned in this video. I mean, when people think of parades here in Southern California, they think of Pasadena, right? I mean, the Rose Parade, and obviously, understandably so, but again, Redlands has their own parade here. It's the Christmas parade. You don't have to go to LA or Hollywood to watch a great play. Again, you have a couple of great options that are right here for that. And like I mentioned earlier, you also have the Redlands Bowl, which is here, and which is, in some ways, it's kind of like a smaller version of the Hollywood Bowl. They host a weekly farmers market here in downtown Redlands. It has some really neat stuff that's here, fresh produce, it's really neat. You got all the big stores that are here, like Target and Kohl's, Hobby Lobby, JCPenney, but you also have a ton of the smaller mom and pop stores that I mentioned that are down in downtown Redlands. In fact, speaking of downtown, it's hard to find too many other places that gives you more of an old small town America feeling. And with all the older historic buildings and homes that are here in Redlands, you can't help but get that old small town feeling here. But again, it's not a small town. I mean, there isn't just one streetlight down at the corner. I mean, there's 72,000 people that live here in Redlands. But at least in my opinion anyway, you kind of get a little bit of the best of both worlds. And of course, Redlands is considered a pretty family-friendly city. Before you say it though, no, this one's not just me saying this. According to niche.com, they ranked Redlands as the number 3 city in San Bernardino County to raise a family, and number 155 in the greater Los Angeles area. Going back to some of the things we just talked about in this video, you have the annual Christmas parade, you have the annual Halloween extravaganza. There's a number of really nice parks that you can take the kids to here. I don't think I mentioned this one earlier, but you also have the San Bernardino County Museum that's right here in Redlands. A really interesting spot to take the kids to. I know we talked about this one earlier, and that is the schools that are here in Redlands. They're all rated really well. I am quite sure in saying that the perfect city, it doesn't exist. What I am confident in saying though is that Redlands, it does a pretty good job of competing for that title. Of course, if you do have any questions or if you are thinking about buying or selling a home, my contact information is below. Feel free to reach out. Otherwise, until then, we'll catch you on the next one.